Hello and welcome you back to Neelanchala Polytechnic video lecture classes. I am your faculty Dipankar Ghosh. In today's videos we are going to learn about different types of hybrid vehicles. Actually the hybrid vehicles are divided into three types. The first one is your series hybrid, next one is your parallel hybrid, and the third one is your series parallel hybrid. So let us discuss one by one. So as you see in this figure here, this is the diagram of series hybrid. A series hybrid is like a battery electrical vehicle in design. Here the combustion engine drives an electric generator instead of directly driving the wheels. The generator both charges a battery and power an electric motor that moves the vehicle. When large amounts of power are required, the motor draws electricity from both the battery and the generator. Series hybrid may also be referred to an extend range electrical vehicles or range extend electric vehicles, since the IC engines only generate electricity to be used by electric motor and never directly drives the wheels. Here in this diagram we can find easily. So these are the components which are get fitted in a series hybrid electrical vehicles. So here we are having that engine. So this engine, and this is the known as transmission, or in some books it is written as the gearbox. Then that power of the gearbox is here connected to the inverter, and here we are having the battery, and this one is the motor or generator, and here these are the both driving wheels. In this diagram it is clearly shown in series hybrid the engine is not used to rotate these driving wheels. Here the engine is only used for the purpose to recharge the battery. That means, in other words, we can easily understand that the engine we are using to rotate the generator, and that generator is generating that current, and that generated current we are using for the recharge of the battery or to move the motor. So it is not directly fitted to the driving wheels. Now let us discuss about the another type which is known as your parallel hybrid. So here that is the diagram of the parallel hybrid. So first of all, a parallel hybrid is propelled by both an internal combustion engine and an electric motor connected to a mechanical transmission. Power distribution between the engine and the motor is varied, so both run in their optimum operation region as much as possible. There is no separate generator in a parallel hybrid. Whenever the generator operates is needed, the motor functions as generator. In a parallel meld hybrid, the vehicle can never drive in pure electrical mode. The electric motor turns on only when boost is needed. Here you can see, find in this diagram, here we are having the same components, but the only changes if you compare with the series is that here the engine can also transmit the torque to the driving wheels. That means the engine can be used for both purposes. That means to drive this driven wheel and also to recharge the battery or to drive the motor. So this is all about your parallel hybrid. So next discuss about the both, that is named as your series parallel hybrid. So let us discuss the third one. In that here we are having, that is the diagram of the series parallel hybrid. So the vehicle here in series parallel hybrid, the vehicle can be powered by the IC engine working alone, the electric motor by itself, or by both engine. Both energy converts working together. Power distribution between the engine and motor is designed so that the engine can be run in its optimum operation range as much as possible. So here this is the combination of the both series hybrid and the parallel hybrid. So it is named as your series parallel hybrid. Here the engine power can be all, you are having a power splitter here. So either it should be transmit the driving wheels, or it can, so if the splitter is switched on, then also it can go to the torque is go to move the generator, and the generator, when the generator works, it generates the electricity, and that electricity we are using to go through the recharger battery or to directly send it to this inverter, and that inverter current should be used to drive this motor. That means in the both cases series parallel hybrid is the maximum optimum working, is the maximum optimum range. So we are already completed the three different hybrids, that is again series hybrid, parallel hybrid and series parallel hybrid. So let us discuss the another article which is known as your drivetrain. So the function of the drivetrain is to couple the engine that produce the power to the driving wheels that use this mechanical power to rotate the axle, to rotate that axle. The connection involves physically linking to the components which may be at opposite ends of the vehicle, and so requiring a long propeller shaft or driving shaft. The operation speed of the engine and wheels are also different and must be matched by the correct gear ratio. As the vehicle speed changes, the idle engine speed must be remain approximately constant for effective operation, and so this gearbox ratio must be also be changed either manually, automatically, or by an automatic continuous variation. So here in the drivetrain you can see in the drivetrain either we can use, here the drivetrain is used to join the driving wheels along with the motor. So as you all know, there are various power transmission devices in mechanical engineering, starting from belts, then chains, and the final is the gears. Okay, so in maximum condition we are using the gears only to reduce the minimum transmission loss, but in the cost expensive ratio the belt can also be used, or chains can also be used. So here in that case the disadvantage is what, if you are using a chain or a belt, then there must be a chance of transmission loss, and again it also results a maximum maintenance requirements. So basically in electrical vehicles we are choosing the epicyclic gearing system or direct gearing system, so that to minimize the transmission loss, and here that gear strain, that means the gears are combined with each other to drive that motor and the driving wheels. So when the engine runs, the generator current generate the electrical current, and that electrical current send it to the inverter, and the inverter is directly connected to the motor, and due to that the motor begins to run, and when the motor runs it generates that torque, and that generated torque is transmitted to the all the driving wheels by the gear trains, that means by the gear set which are fitted into this motor and drive wheels. So that is how the torque from the engine is transmitted to the driving wheels, so that the vehicle can able to move, and or you can say to propel, able to propel from one place to another place. So and another thing is that the drivetrain is only used in the drive wheels, and the other axle the only it can be used as a dead axle. So basically in hybrid vehicles, one axle is made live axle and another axle what we are using, it is only used for the dead axle. This is all about the three types of hybrid vehicle. Again, series hybrid, parallel hybrid and series parallel hybrid. And also in this video already we completed a short article which is known as your drivetrain. So I hope this video is can help you to read about this. Thank you and see you in my next videos.